Is it? Oh, I'm just doing a quick video. Elijah's gonna say hi.
Hello.
Just say, show him your face. And I'm just gonna say that I'm glad he's home. His brother really loves him. He went and they went and played basketball.
Yeah.
Show your show your face. Yeah. So this is my son Elijah. He's the have to get out the house to relieve stress. I mean, your head is upside down.
No.
Okay. Okay. So it's a blessing, he says I don't always appreciate the family. I do. And it's a blessing that even when I'm sometimes not the most grateful, that Elijah has a brother, Daniel, that really loves him and always wants to play basketball with him. And I'm glad he's home safe tonight. All right, give him a thumbs up there. Wait a minute.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
Yeah, he gave you a thumbs up. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, he's a good son. It's teenagers. It's challenging. I was his age once. Being a teenager is not easy, but it's hard. It's just you gotta go back to how was you when you was a teenager. Was you always respectful every second of the day? I mean, maybe you got them people that just never had a problem, but I think being a male, it's a different type of world because I have to try to. Well, I'll have hold on, Elijah, come here for a minute. He's probably getting tired of me. Do you think it's Do you think it's more challenging being a male since I'm a female? He's gonna answer it for you because I'm not a male.
Sure. I guess so.
What's the challenge?
I would say I don't know. You guys talk a lot more.
Oh, they tell him that in the camera. So, well,
They
you
talk
can
a
kneel
lot
down.
more.
If you wanna, so they can see you. They can't see you. So,
They talk a lot more.
so he's saying that I got my tablet here in this hole. So yeah, so that annoys him being a male child that I talk too much. Do you like the things I'm saying though, right?
Yeah, they're cool. Depends on what it is.
Right. But is some of the stuff I say just annoying?
Like no. Like I said, it really depends on what it is.
Okay. You want to sit on my lap?
I'm good.
I did that to be funny, y'all. You should have saw his facial expression, so that way you could see him better. He said, "Oh no, I'm good." So okay, hand me that there. So yeah, so it's really a great thing when you teach your Isaiah's at work, so he's texting me. Yeah, I try to keep a strict protocol. So many people come up missing in the United States. Thanks, Elijah.
Welcome.
So many people come up missing in the United States, male and female, and they never know what happened to them. So we keep and I'm doing it too. It's not just for my sons. We have a protocol. Like when you get where you're going, call or text. When we try to keep that because I mean you got just like the Jelani Day case, they still don't know what happened. So I'm encouraging everyone. I don't care if you 100 years old and you independent, right? Create a pattern. I remember watching this one case years ago where this lady she called her mom every single morning at 6 o'clock. And one particular morning, she did not call her mom at 6 o'clock, and she didn't make it into work. The police, the FBI, I think even got involved. They were on that immediately, and they caught the. I was on here doing a video. You ready to call? Cause I'll shut the video off. You ain't gotta apologize for talking to your daughters. Are you crazy? You gotta talk to the kids. We could talk all, you know what I'm saying? You only be on there a few minutes anyway. I mean, you gotta balance your time out. This is DaMar on the phone. Wait a minute, I'm doing the video. So he's such a nice man. He's polite, but the thing is, I'm a family oriented woman. The only thing I don't like about you talking to your daughters is you not doing it here and you're not in the house. I wish I could hear their voice too. See, you not if you was here. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, so I think this is maybe yeah, well I'm recording. I mean, I'm on the recorder right now. I just had Elijah on here. Not yet cuz I you want me to put it on speakerphone? But I repeated everything. It's not too late cuz you ain't finished talking. So, the thing is you got to have balance. So DaMar is a family man and he takes care of the kids, but he wants to at some point implement a wife, a good stepmama. He helps take care of the kids. He said he's giving the mom credit. Right. There's two parents, so he's giving the mom credit. Unfortunately, I don't have that. I mean, well, yes, I can. Their dad it helps provide for them financially. Elijah and them dad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. So he's saying be grateful for even a dad that's financially supportive. Their dad, my son's dad, lives out of state. So in his defense, I think if he lived in the state, I'm hoping he would do more. Right, right, right. And I'm saying this on the recorder because every situation is different. Right, right, right. Yeah. But see, some people are so trifling. They make you, and I'm saying this on the recorder. Listen, I'm saying this on the recorder. Listen, Demar. Some people make you in today's world. People hate it when you parent your children. They or strongly dislike it. Almost act like they hate it. So no, narcissism and jealous of the kids. They're it's a sick, well, it's not just that, it's so much stuff on YouTube teaching people not to talk to people that have kids. So even when you have these alpha males that get on there and say don't date a man or woman with kids, right? They're putting, even when they say that, what they don't realize is they're putting the spirit out there to in a subtle way hate kids, make people dislike them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, yeah, but they not directly saying hate the kids. They just saying they taking away the value. So if you got a kid, don't be around them. Yeah, but they don't even realize they saying it, Demar. Yeah, but I mean, right. So we're gonna have a type of situation or relationship where we have our own time. Like now, we're not talking to the kids. I was just talking to Elijah, right? And then Demar was just talking to his children, and so now we talking to each other. So see, you gotta have balance. You're gonna talk to the kids, then you talk to the adults, and then the adults talk to the kids. Y'all get that? Okay, yeah. DaMar say I'm preaching, y'all. Uh huh. Hmm. Well, that's why it's Irene's ministry channel too. So that's. I mean, I do a little preaching on here sometimes. Just a little. Hmm. Hmm. This is how it feels, y'all, when you're not talking to a narcissist. When you're actually talking to a man that has empathy. See how happy I am right now? So this is what this feels like. Okay. He says he wants me to feel like London and Dubai. Okay. I don't know how that would feel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He said he want my body to feel like summertime. Hot. It's hot, right? I'm not being freaky. I'm not. Oh, yeah, I threw that in there. I think I just made a pass at you. I think it was a strong pass. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you caught it though. You caught that right in the palm of your hands. You caught all the volleyballs, man. Yeah, he caught it. He not slow. I'm slow though. Uh, yeah. Oh yeah. Hopefully, I'll get maybe we could all spend like a day together. I want to hang out with them before they get grown. I mean, I hung out with DaMar Jr., but I want to hang out with all of them. Yeah. Oh, that's when it's gonna blow up because I noticed even when I started putting my sons on there, the boys, because they did a video. Daniel did one on love, and then Elijah did one on confidence, and then Isaiah did one on self control, and each one of their videos got about 40 views. But they always copyright y'all. Sometimes with some of the music, they do the copyright claims, but it doesn't end up being a copyright strike. They still let you use the music, but it's just I'm trying to find music to use where they don't do copyright claims. Hmm. Yeah, well, I haven't put it on speakerphone though. You didn't tell me to do it. You didn't say. You gotta say do it, or I asked you, but you didn't say do it. Okay. I try to get I don't want to be disrespectful. So
There's
yeah.
no disrespect. There's no disrespect. Stop thinking like that.
Mhm.
Am I on speaker finally?
Yes, you are.
But wait, we should have been said. You should have been doing that. I got you basically editing of what the great conversation we were having.
Mhm.
Starting today, every time we have a conversation, put it on speaker.
Okay. Every time we have a conversation, we're gonna put it on
Now going
speaker.
back to your kid. Now going back to my nephew slash my stepchildren slash my young teens.
Mhm.
That I can't wait till they're on the podcast.
Mhm. I can't
And
wait either.
when my children,
Actually,
aka
his
my
youngest
children,
daughter kind of
when my
favors me a little bit,
children,
y'all.
aka your nieces or nephews, aka your
Mhm.
stepchildren, aka your kings and queens,
Mhm.
that they're about to blow up the internet due to their knowledge and information of
Mhm.
what they're going through on our podcast.
Mhm.
You feel me? So,
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree.
so I'm mad. I'm
Good
sort of mad at you
information,
on a
y'all.
low level that we had great conversation, and that right now is like not taking a picture of a good source, and you just let all that knowledge just float in the air, which is a good thing because it's gonna come back to us talking on the podcast.
Right. Absolutely. So
Talking.
basically what's happened in the universe, y'all, I love to video record, talk and teach and mentor and help and listen. So DaMar likes to do the same type of stuff. So
To the max.
to the max, yeah. So see, sometimes you get what you pray for. So you want, I was just preaching on some other videos about compatibility. I'm not sure if I've uploaded some of those things, but you got to have something else in common with people other than just being in the bedroom with them. And then it's
That,
best to
that's the
develop.
least. That's the least of our worries. We're worried about something different, right, my sister,
Yes,
my
right,
queen?
right, right. The bedroom, like he says, that's the least of our worries. And see, that's
That's
where
the
people
least.
go wrong. They try to build relationships based on the bedroom, and it's never going to work. And DaMar,
Nah,
you've done that before, haven't you?
I got three babies mamas.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well,
I've been there. I've been there, done that.
right.
And that was sort of a little bit of shade that I shouldn't have thrown. But
Well, y'all were young too. Y'all were
listen
young.
though, listen though. That was a little bit of shade that I shouldn't have thrown. But we worked it all out. I love all three of my baby's mothers. They love me now, and we're moving on in life.
Right. And that's the way you got to do it, you know.
What other way can we do it?
That's the best way. End it,
Well,
ending things in peace and then just moving on. So, I mean, basically we got the same. One thing I could say about me and DaMar, we have similar backgrounds, right? So I think what happened in our past is it was easy for us to find, because DaMar is a very handsome, good looking man, right? So it was very easy for me and him to find compatibility in the bedroom, but
and listen, before you go deep like that, don't get it twisted. Let me say my words too. Yeah, hey, when I seen you, I'm like, I'm licking my lips.
mm-hmm. He liked me when he first met me, yeah.
AKA, man, it's a beautiful woman.
Right,
So go ahead, my queen, my auntie, my sister.
right. So when me and DaMar met, we had compatibility then. Um, Actually, it was a lady that worked in human resources. She kind of noticed
You always bring this woman up. I'm sorry for cutting you off. I'm just still giggling.
what she did was I'll never forget.
Rosa? You talking about Rosa?
Yeah,
Oh
I'll
man,
never forget what she said. She actually kind of predicted this, right?
that's a great woman. She gonna be she gonna be like the fourth seat. She gonna be the fourth episode on our first season.
Right. Okay, so this is the history, y'all. Okay, me and DaMar, we worked together 10 years ago, right? Okay, but the very first time, the other day, we was having this debate, right? Because he said, okay, he knew me 18 years, but technically, the first time I ever seen DaMar in person was when we was in Rainier Beach, running around Rainier Beach, crossing paths.
I didn't
Okay,
know that. You never told me this.
well, that's why you said we knew each other from 2004. That's why you said that. So when I thought about it, what made me realize that is when we had the debate the other day, right? And you kept giving a different year than I gave, right? So we had this debate about what year we met. He named a year prior. He named a few years before 2012, right? And I kept debating no. But technically he's right. Because remember when I first met you at work, I said I seen you already.
Yeah, yeah, but you gotta use these words.
Right, right.
I seen you many a time before we met.
Exactly, exactly. So,
I met you at work, but I seen you
well, we was
multiple
introduced at
times.
work. We were introduced at work, technically, but
Okay, but I don't
right.
know what you want to say. I'm saying that I seen you with my eyelids,
Mm-hmm.
well not my eyelids, but my eyeballs prior to that time, many of times. But we
Right,
met and got introduced at work.
right, right. So at
All right,
work,
yeah, there you go.
at our job, it was some interesting stuff going on. You got to remember this was.
As a matter of fact, what was you doing during that time? You was like an HR lead or HR assistant.
I was a HR assistant.
Yep, and I was what like production and or that or I don't think I was doing I was a printer
You
or
was
or
working in the you was in the printing, the creative printing department.
yeah.
So he ran all the stuff. I'm a paperwork person, and so DaMar is a he can run any machine. So he was back there running all the stuff I couldn't do. So I was in the
And I was telling when I was running the HP machines, I was running press and print, I was running the cutting machine, I was
mhm
running QC, I was running development,
mhm
etc. Talk to me, so those
right. I don't know what none of that is. Anyway, this was a they was a printing company, right? So and it was a they were a corporation, but it was kind of it was a privately slash corporation.
It was still a mom and pop shop.
Yeah, but they still had their a corporation license. So technically
Yeah.
it was a corporation. But it was
Right,
like a big.
and right now they are a Fortune 500 company.
Yeah,
Go
they're a
ahead.
Fortune 500. So really, okay, check this out, y'all. When me and
And
DaMar.
I don't want to talk about everything else. Remember you gave me the advice of Legal Shield?
Yes, I did.
So go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, I still have legal shield. So yeah. So during that time it was other stuff that was going on later. So there was this lady, Rosie, she worked in human resources. So me and DaMar, we would kind of be we had some challenges with we kind of was in brain competition. So what, and then I got mad with him. We kind of had disagreements at work, but it was weird because we always had this bond, right? So Rosie was questioning what type of she thought we was interesting, right? So she acknowledged that me and DaMar liked each other at work, right? So
Well,
she
I don't know about listen. I don't know if I liked you, but she was probably thinking these two are twins.
yeah, that's but right. Exactly. I think that was some of her mindset. She noticed that we had
Right.
some similarities to the point where I think she at first she thought we was blood related. Okay,
Exactly.
so we had enough
Should we pause this so we can put because it takes a long time to download what you do, or you want to keep rocking?
no, it's still going. It's still going.
All right.
Yeah. Um, so anyway, so we was having these little debates or whatever, and I would go back there. I mean, we was professional, but we was having these ensnarements at work, where we was having it kind of, but I was having self control. But DaMar, he liked to provoke you though. Back then,
Exactly. And I'm gonna provoke you now.
right?
Tell the
Back
truth.
back then,
I'm gonna provoke you now to tell the truth. We was on like I lived in my little 2-bedroom apartment with obviously with my son. My oldest son is my best friend.
mm-hmm.
So he was like an apartment away from us, right?
Right. We actually lived in the same neighborhood too. So that's the thing. Not only did we work together, and all these years is funny because DaMar always thought I was married, which at the time I met DaMar, I was divorced. But even up until 2 years ago, he thought I was a married woman. So I remember telling him a couple.
Listen though,
Mm-hmm.
you're married now.
I'm not married, Damar.
So you know my wife?
Yeah, I could be married if I'm married to you. If I get married to you, but we're not legally married yet. So, yeah, I could be your wife if you want me to be your wife. But the thing is, he thought I was married to somebody else. But I cracked this joke, right? I said, well, I said, you keep asking me if I want to be married to somebody else. No, no, this is what I had to do, y'all. I'm saying this on the video. I had to self reflect, right? So I had to consider what DaMar said to me. And so the last time he said it a couple of years ago, I really watched my behavior. Okay, so I said, if I was him, I kind of would think the same thing because I had these patterns, right? And these patterns came from kind of being out of a relationship for so long. Like I had this bedtime pattern. You know, over time, you kind of get used to not really having somebody in your life, right?
And I'm very observant, and I'm catching on to the patterns. I'm like,
Yeah, and he was catching on to the patterns. So, yeah, so he was picking up on the patterns. So finally, one day we was on the phone. Well, first of all, I started breaking my pattern. Okay, so for example, yesterday, in the past, I probably wouldn't have answered the phone
hey, all right,
huh?
you're trying to be, you're acting right now. Everything that we're forcing the issue.
No, no, let me explain this. Let me explain this. So, like for example, I'm trying to explain to them on the video about the pattern. So, for example, yesterday, me and Isaiah was having a debate about his payday card and how he gets that activated and stuff, right? So in the Right. So in the past, I probably wouldn't have answered the call because I was talking to him, right? But DaMar being a man, listen, DaMar, listen. So looking in from the outside, if you continue to do stuff like that when you're kind of like liking somebody, it makes it look like, well, why can't you answer the phone? It makes it look like you got somebody. So the way I broke the pattern was, for one, DaMar talking to the kids through the video so he could visually see who's in the house. So like the other day when Isaiah was talking, Isaiah came to the camera. No, I'm talking about what I'm acknowledging my pattern and things that I was doing to make a man think that I'm married.
And don't forget, you got 3 boys, so
Right.
those are your husbands.
No, they not my husbands. They ain't my husbands. No, they ain't. They my sons. They my sons.
I went through the same situation with my mom. My mom had me when she was 14. So I'm mad now that I'm older. I messed up a lot of her relationships. I ain't saying that she was out there like that, but she was looking for a right person. But they're like, no, you got a husband, aka her son, and they didn't like that.
No, my sons don't mess up my relationships though. If my relationships mess up, it's.
Are you listening or understanding how it could be, and how I felt to say that you do have a man, aka you have sons that is protecting your queen?
Yeah, a lot of men that'll scare a lot of men off because they sometimes yeah, especially if a man know he got an abusive trait.
I don't know about no abusive, and I don't know. Please, let's never bring that up on our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Are we filming? Are we still filming?
Yeah, we're still filming. So
I don't care about abusive and none of that. I care about love and loyalty.
Right.
And I know you do too. So stop bringing up abusive and stuff like that. Let's
right.
talk about the great things in our lives.
Right. He likes to talk about positive stuff. So the overall, what I was trying to say is Rosie worked in human resources, right? And so she made this comment that I'll never forget that she said to me, and she actually made eye contact when she said it. So, me and DaMar, we had our little fallout at work, right? So, but she always, huh?
Because you wanted the dick.
I didn't want no private parts from him. I'm not no rapist. I'm not no rapist. Yeah.
Like you said, I just be agitated.
Yeah, he just saying crazy. I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. The sex wasn't the problem. It was the emotional issues that we had and some other stuff that was going on. He had some baby.
Ain't no we, it's you.
No, because I didn't have no baby daddy drama. He had baby mama drama, y'all. So, but the kid,
Yeah, you're true.
yeah, he had some baby mama drama that I was not gonna tolerate. Okay, so Rosie made this comment in Human Resources, and she said, well, because she seen it was going down, right? She was like, okay, at this point, she couldn't. We was like at a what do you call it? Not a stalemate. We was we
The white people say it's like a standstill.
a stalemate. It's called a stalemate. It's called in chess. It's a stalemate. So we ended up at stalemate. So Rosie said, "Well, maybe it'll work out later." And I'll never forget the day she said that. And I looked at her like she was kind of crazy. Like I said, no, and I shook my head to her. I said, no, I don't think it's ever gonna work out. This dude's canceled, right? So
But look, she's Nostradamus. She predicted the future for us.
yeah, basically, yeah. In some sense, at least on a minimal level, I will say this.
We're gonna look her up. What was her last name? Rosie what? Because
Burns.
She's gonna be one of our guests.
Burns.
Rosie Byrne.
I think so, yeah.
That was a great HR woman.
Yeah, yeah. And she had a testimony too. But the thing is, yeah, so basically she said, okay, so this is the moral of the story. This was a beautiful older woman. She was old.
The moral of the story or the moral of the story?
The moral. Yeah. The moral. Shut up. He always imitating my accent. So the moral of the story is this. The moral of the story is this. Sometimes MAROL. Okay, so the moral of the story is this. Sometimes people can see a genuine, at least a friendship. So even though we didn't get married, we still very close friends, right? And right now, like she said, we'll work it out later. So
I need her on the podcast.
Right, exactly. So for some reason, he's still part of my life, even right here on this video chat and on this phone. But I think sometimes you gotta get along. We're gonna start hanging out with the kids and stuff like that because life is short. So we never know, who gonna kick the bucket first. So we gotta start spending life.
Life is short, but still, let's say it and let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we don't do what we say we're going to do, our lives is going to be good either or.
Right.
And your parenting, when it comes to your boys, and
he likes my parenting, and I like his parenting. Yeah.
Daughters and my son.
Right. So we have that in common, that we both respect one another's parenting.
You're damn right.
Right. So and that's what bonds friendships. Friendships, you got things in common.
That's a black man talking, and that's a khaki colored woman talking.
He calling me. He light as me, y'all. He lighter than me. I'm gonna post one of the videos. I got six little one video 6 minutes, one 5, and I think we're gonna name him. I gotta figure out what we're gonna name him, but I'm gonna post him. He's light skinned too. He's black is all different colors. I mean, we come from high yellow to ivory. We can be ivory, high yellow, beige, light brown.
I'm gold.
Yeah, we all red, chocolate,
Gold.
Dark chocolate,
No bronze. Gold.
bronze. Okay.
Gold. You say gold?
I'm lighter and lighter when I don't have enough vitamin D. Okay, it's a lack of vitamin D. If I'm taking my vitamin D,
So by you saying that, now we'll go on our other podcast. We're going to start talking about the scientific facts of
Mm-hmm.
melanin.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is like I'm glowing and my color is what it should be right now. But I took my vitamin D. Now, when I don't have my vitamin D, I can wake up and look like a ghost because I know that I'm low.
You get your vitamin D right now. Like
Yeah.
you talking to DaMar.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he's my vitamin D. DaMar is my vitamin D, he says. So that's good. I need that vitamin D too because the D is in DaMar. Okay, so
Capital
DA capital
capital.
MAR.
Talk to me.
All right. So and then another thing, this is a beauty tip, y'all. Take your vitamin D. It evens out the complexion, and then another thing that I use on my that I put on my face today is vitamin E oil. So I don't use that.
You guys listen to what she's saying because she does no makeup.
Right.
She's beautiful.
Right. He says I do no makeup and I'm beautiful. Very very little. I mean, like I got on a little lip gloss.
Yeah,
I focus more on
I'm not saying like that, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about cake.
Yeah, he talking about caking it on, to the point where people look like me. Well, see, he's right though. Like makeup, okay. Sometimes people think like over my eyes. See, it's kind of like a dark shadow, and so sometimes I do wear a little eyeshadow. But right now, see this dark shadow, y'all? I have no eyeshadow on. My eyes just naturally black like that sometimes. I don't know if these kids is punching me in my eye in the morning. I don't know what's going on, but see the little darkness? That's natural for me. So another reason I stopped wearing so much eye makeup, I used
Can you put me on video?
yeah.
Mine was here.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna get off here too. So I gotta get the other tablet's charging. So
You should be charging it.
years ago, I used to wear eyeliner, right? And it was actually taken away from my beauty. So in my case, I have see my eyelashes, I could brush these things like they hair, right? What is hair, but a lot of what people would wear on their eyes, and I'm not bragging, I'm just saying, like me, I have thick eyebrows. So why would I chop my eyebrows off to draw on some fake ones? Now I do have to trim these up because I'm a hairy person, right?
Irene,
But yes, huh?
we don't want to go down a rabbit hole of your beauty.
No, what I'm explaining to them, because they might think I got on eye makeup right now, because sometimes people think I wear mascara, but I don't. I have on no mascara. I just got naturally dark, penetrating, scary freaking eyes. My eyes are scary and crazy, y'all.
No problem. We don't want to.
They ain't. I'm not saying my eyes are pretty. I think sometimes when I'm out, don't listen to him. Sometimes when I'm out, I think somebody want to rob me, but then they see my eyes and run for the hills. What? What?
My oldest daughter called me.
Okay, call me back.
No, not now. I'm just saying.
Oh.
That's why it could be a phone call. I just want to switch it up because we can go down a rabbit hole and try to fix everything about beauty and beauty and beauty.
Okay, so at the end of the day,
Like them just looking at you, that's enough receipts or facts that that's another broadcast. But I'm just switching up a little bit. My oldest daughter called me,
mm-hmm.
and I told her already, for our birthday, because every day's our birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Every day is a different day. It's just like nails on your fingers and everything. They grow. When you cut them off, you get a different body.
Mm-hmm.
Scientific fact, they say every 2 weeks you get a different body. But I told my daughter, my oldest daughter, I said, I just want you to call me 2 times a year. And she started laughing. Dad, you're being sarcastic. What? Yeah, I don't want to be sarcastic. Next thing I know, she's calling me 2 times a week.
Yeah, because you was being sarcastic. You was trying to make her feel bad. He told his daughter to call two times a year.
I was not trying to make her feel bad, but I felt bad by me having to say that.
Right.
So she called me today. She's like, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, I was calling to say what's up with you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. You always come over here. Yeah, I'm a little busy right now, but you know, what I was saying, what I told her to do. So I was just saying, you know, I love you and too. I ain't doing nothing else there. I ain't doing nothing there. I just, you know, my weekend was good and guys get boom, ETC this, boom, 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 and then we said we love each other.
Mm-hmm.
We hung up, and then she don't understand, and I know that it's the same thing on her side. She made my next 3 weeks feel so good.
Mm-hmm. And that's how it should be. It's like, and I hope I have that kind of relationship with my sons too.
That's how it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no should. I ain't should. I'm gonna be. I just, you know, now I'm, you know me, like you said prior to this time, I think if you rewind it to 4 minutes and 38 seconds, you they would see that you said that DaMar will antagonize and frustrate a person due to his speech impediment.
No, I didn't say that.
I know, but when they say speech impediment, that don't mean a bad thing.
Right.
I mean, speech impediment, whatever that fancy word is. I stutter, whatever it is.
I'll do that sometimes too. Yeah.
And I hope everybody on this podcast is understanding that this is real.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on you guys. So we're giving, we're going out a sweepstakes. Sister, are we still on?
Yeah, we still here.
So me, Irene, DaMar and Irene, or Irene and DaMar is doing a sweepstakes. We need a broadcast name, and we need ideas.
Right.
And please, everybody, charm in. The door is always open.
Right.
Hey, Irene, I'm so glad that I'm your co-star and you're my co-star.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad.
Yeah. So the thing is,
literally,
DaMar wants to do a podcast, y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm just now. I think even no matter how small your channel is with YouTube, that's preparing you to do other things too. You know, like
This is this. It prepares us to
Hey Isaiah. That scared me. Isaiah's coming in.
It prepares us to do this without getting
I'm doing fine. How are you, son? My son's coming home from work. Oh, that door is yeah, it's kind of got a little glitch in it. It kind of broke.
So call me if I can see your beautiful face, and then let's go.
Oh, you got it close. Yeah.
The other thing that you were saying about beauty.
Okay.
Call me and see your face.
Okay. So I'll call you right back.
No, now.
Well, I gotta get off the video chat and close this out and get the other tablet or the phone. I gotta get, because see, when with the video, when you do the videos. Okay, bye bye. So yeah. So my oldest son, how are you, Isaiah? I was just talking about Isaiah. He's helping to pass bills in Washington State to help with our laws here, as far as our job search laws and the job market. He's helping with that kind of stuff. He actually did a speech on Friday. So Isaiah, I'm proud of you on that. He said thank you. So this is my oldest son here. So I'm doing a video here. If you want to peek in, you can. Hello. So this is Isaiah. And then Elijah was just here. Daniel. Where's Daniel hiding out?
Where's Elijah?
Upstairs. Yeah. I didn't off your brother. He coming out. See, they paranoid. I don't know what kind of parenting style I had, but all of them walk in. First thing they do, they looking for their brothers. If I'm home with the brothers, they come in looking for their brothers. So you know what that means. If I do something to one of them, I'm gonna be in prison real quick, y'all, because they were my brothers. FBI, my brother's missing. I think my mom did it. So yeah, they them kind of dudes. So I know that's good that people looking for the kids, because I ain't gonna do nothing to them because I love them too. So anyway, I'm just enjoying trying to do videos, just to show y'all my real life. And then I'm gonna call DaMar back, and then finish my dishes, or load the dishwasher and do stuff like that, and just do the best to live a great life. Okay, so I'll talk to y'all later. Love you.